There are definite faults with the towel bin, aka my coffee machine. The day that I only have coins, it spits out all of my coins. I don't have any cash except 1,000 bill. And I am in desperate need of coffee right now. Desperate need. Now I have to come back upstairs, get my cash, go back downstairs, go to the 7-Eleven, buy something at the 7-Eleven just to get some change. Hoping that the 7-Eleven isn't even open. Okay, you trying to take me out this morning? Okay, take two. Now that it's 8 o'clock, the 7-Eleven is open. I can get me some change or may even try their coffee. I don't know about that 7-Eleven coffee. Says the girl who drinks coffee out of a machine. Wow. It's definitely a busy morning out there. Noisy too. Oh, hello. Oh, somebody smell good. Every once in a while I step into these elevators and have the lasting aroma of someone who smells just masculine. Okay, so I decided to try the cappuccino from 7-Eleven, but as a backup, I have my regular coffee. We'll see how this goes. It's only 30 baht compared to my regular coffee, 50 baht, 20 baht cheaper, but I don't know if it's going to be any good. Oh, it smells so good in here. I'm glad I cleaned up. I'm glad I decided to clean up. Let's see what this here cappuccino is talking about. Quite smaller. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Add a little bit of my sugar-free vanilla. And then when I go for my second, oh, this is not, oh gosh. What's wrong for that? It don't even fill up half the cup. Not even half the cup. But compared to this is just so good. Never in a million years would I be thinking that I would be stuck on coffee from a machine. I'll probably never do this in America, ever. Thai, the Asians in general just know how to do stuff. They just know how to do vending machines and stuff that can be at your fingertips for convenience. Oh, so good. I really just wanted to come and sit outside this morning. It's a bit noisy, so I hope you can hear me. Hopefully going to be a rainy day. You guys know how I feel about the rain, right? I love it. If you are new to my channel, you know that the past year, this time last year, I experienced a very traumatic medical incident. Long story short, my OBGYN nicked my uterus and my colon. I had to get an emergency ileostomy, sat with that for almost 4 months. But I had the reversal back in October. And there's just an entire playlist on the whole ordeal. I'll link it in the cards above. Many of you have asked how I've been feeling since the whole medical incident. And here's the update. Physically, I'm well. The scars are still there. I still had my C-section pretty much scar, and I also have the actual ileostomy scar. And believe it or not, I sometimes still feel like the phantom sensation where I feel the sensation of dumping into my ileostomy bag, but nothing's actually there. It's kind of weird, really. But overall, physically, I do feel well. Mentally is a different story. I may suffer from PTSD from the whole doctor screwing you up kind of thing, but I don't mean to get into that right now. I'm so sorry if it's quite noisy. The condo that they're building over there, it's a all-day affair. It's early, so I don't know why they're out. Well, I guess it's working hours. I just don't feel like going inside. The breeze feels good today. Anywho, so when I had the ileostomy, I picked up some bad habits, like drinking pop, for example. That's soda for all you non-Midwesterners. And for me, drinking pop, when I had the ileostomy, it helped with gas, and it also helped push out my dumpings into the bag. If my stomach was a bit congested, it would instantly clear out that area and push my dumpings out into the bag, if that makes sense. Prior to that, yes, I would drink a pop here and there, but it never was constant. So with the ileostomy, I was drinking pop every single day. Pepsi was my best friend. And now that I no longer have the ostomy, I've been trying to break the pop habit, I should say. I'm getting better, but it's just so darn good. I also get to eat whatever I want. I could not gain weight for the life of me. No matter what I ate, no matter what I did, I could not gain weight, which in theory sounds great. It was great during the 4 months that I had the ostomy, but trying to break that habit after, struggle bus. There was even a time where I was too skinny. I remember my group trip for Bali last year. I was 155 pounds. Put that on a 5'9" frame. That's skinny for me, I should say. I didn't look thick. I didn't look shapely. I looked sickly, in my opinion, on my body, in my eyes. So I got the reversal in October. I moved to Bangkok in November. And what month are we in? June, July? And I've gained 5 pounds. And my thighs and my pooch or my stomach show it. So for those of you continuously asking me how my eating habits here in Bangkok differs, it doesn't. I'm an eater. I am a foodaholic. You know what? I won't claim that. I am breaking that spirit, and I just love food. I've always loved food. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm trying to get back into the habit of a healthier lifestyle. I have goals to achieve. Let's move inside because I just think that it's just too noisy out there. I can't even hear myself talk. Too darn noisy out there. Like, why must you be so? Okay, I hope that it's much better. I'm trying not to be flashy here on this here channel. Hopping right back in, part of me creating a life that I love, that I mentioned in the last video, involves taking care of my body. I don't want to neglect my body, which is why obviously I'm trying to be consistent in the gym. It's literally at my fingertips. There was a time pretty recent here where I would wake up every day at 4:50, 5 o'clock in the morning, which is okay. I like that time actually. But instead of getting up and going to the gym, I was laying in bed scrolling or putting on a movie, not being productive, and laying there until 7:30, 8 o'clock, when I could at least got in at least a 30-minute workout. That continued on for a good month. So is it a surprise that my weight has gone up a little bit? No, because I wasn't doing the work to not have it go up. So I do have a deep desire for exercise to be a part of my daily routine. And it's not really just about the physical benefits, although I do have my #body goals, but I also just want to feel strong and capable. And to contribute to that, I'm making an effort to cook more. I mean, not 100% of the time, but more than not cooking at all. And for the ones who's asking for advice about health, weight loss, whatever, the only advice I have is find out what works and stick to it consistently. I don't have it mastered, so that's not something that I can speak on. I struggle. And so when it comes to mental, while the physical changes are significant, the mental shift is important too. Living in Bangkok truly has been a blessing for me. And no cap, the kids still say that? No cap. I absolutely love living here. I'm just continuously reminded how precious life is, especially after that near-death experience, and learning to cherish each moment and not take it for granted. So for anyone going through similar obstacles, battles, challenges, whether it's with fibroids, unexpected medical or health incidents, or just wanting to lead a healthier lifestyle, remember, I always say, you are not alone. Is that corny? You are not alone. Yes, Michael. But for real, don't look at other people's lives and think automatically they have it all and they have it all figured out. It's hard out here, especially in the times that we're living in now. Everybody is struggling with something. Where you lack, someone else gains. Where you are winning, someone else is lacking. So what I'm realizing and learning and having to remind myself daily, it's okay to take it one day, one step at a time. So when it comes to my gym consistencies and my eating healthy habits, I can't try to plan out a full week's worth of gym sessions or a full week worth of meal prepping. I have to take it one day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. It is a slow morning today, 11:43, and I'm just now sitting for breakfast. I've been waking up at 4:30 every single day for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, which is okay. I appreciate it, honestly, because when the days that I do work out, it helps. I'm not really sure what I should be working on in regards to work. I know what I need to be working on, but not really sure how to work on it, if that makes sense. So, you know what happens when you got too much to do and you end up doing none of it? That's one of those mornings. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, which is quite lovely, by the way, and then do the unboxing and unpackaging and things to get all that stuff cleared away in my living room. So 2 things that I received that I'm most excited about. My lamp that was going to go into this corner section here, and one of my picture frames for the 6 murals that I have. I only ordered one because I just wanted to see and be sure that it worked. I'm just gonna see if it works, because I think I mention this all the time. I really despise numbers, and yes, things are just confusing. I don't know if it's 16 by 24 in centimeters or in inches or in feet. Like, I don't know. That's not my strong suit. A lot of the things that are here are always in centimeters. And so being that the murals are 16 by 24, I had the most difficult time trying to find a 16 by 4 frame. And I just so happened to, this is the only frame that I seen online that I was able to order that was local, and that looks like it's gonna work. I'm really excited about it. All right, so it'll be right here. I think it'll do. I think it'll do. Oh, I'm bleeding. Ah! I have any Band-Aids? No Band-Aids. All right, so I have to run downstairs to 7-Eleven. I cut myself yesterday on one of my takeout Tupperware, opening it, and it cut deep. I didn't put anything on it yesterday, and I thought it was settled, but it fooled me. One thing I can say for sure, it is hot out there. I tell you, this 7-Eleven is heaven sent. Sent from heaven. Because I come here almost every day. So I think I'm like any antiseptic or something. Antiseptic solution. Have it. Guys, this thing is still acting up. It never recognizes me until I put my, okay, now you want to act good for the camera. You know what? I can't. I tell you what, the 7-Eleven being right downstairs is just the most convenient thing they've ever invented. Honestly, truly, I wouldn't lie to you.
I wouldn't lie to you, truly.
Let's get this show back on the road, shall we? I have my antiseptic. I don't like the Band-Aids that you be having. You can't see me, huh? That's distracting. Why is it red? Okay, I don't even know if I got the right kind of stuff, but put the antiseptic on there. It look like blood. I don't know what it's supposed to do. All right, there we have it. Now back in business. Now the only problem is this thingy here that I have to take off, and I'm just dreading it because I know it's going to peel the paint. This is so weird. It's not like regular paint from, back home, guys, back in the States. This is like plaster, if that's even the thing, plaster. But it's like, it's I don't know. So I'm debating on if I should use these hooks or my command strips that I'm used to from back in the States. I think this is pretty heavy, so the command strips may not actually even work for this. So don't tell me these are too big. These are too darn big. Like, I can't win for nothing. Ah! These hooks are too big for these hooks. All right. Well, that's going to be put on hold. Let's see what this lamp is talking about, shall we? Hope they sent me the, like a dim light, the moody light, not the bright light. We want mood, we want vibes, right? I don't have that much space because I got my piano back here. Kind of small. How's it look at the camera? I don't know. I don't have that much space over there, so I just wanted something that can light or dim up the corner at night, especially. I don't know how to feel about it. I think the lampshade itself is not giving what I want it to give. Look at a little bitty light, and just look at it. I don't think it helps because this part of the wall is so empty right now, and that's another thing. I'm not really sure about this hat wall. I might move the hat wall over yonder and then have this as another picture wall, but I'm not too certain. Let me know in the comment section below. All right, trying to decide what's for dinner. Guys, this is just another homebody video. I'm in my homebody era and I'm okay with that. I have a lot of homebody friends out there. Love that for us. A crucial lesson from just experience and that most recent experience with the ileostomy. Just eye-opening. Everyone knows this, but I don't think we say it enough. Tomorrow isn't promised. The Bible says something like that, right? The Lord knows I want to be a scripture rememberer maybe one day, but it's not today. But we all have to live for today. Oh, this is bomb. This is from a coffee shop called Bartell's, right down the street, and it has green apple, watermelon, and passion fruit. So great. But back to what I was saying, we all have to live for today, and in that, be grateful for that day, showing gratitude. In my time of deep depression earlier this year and anxiety, one thing that I forgot to remember was to show gratitude for what I do have instead of focusing on what I don't, instead of focusing on all the problems that I'm facing. And it's also easy to get caught up in planning for the future and dwelling on the past, but real magic happens, as corny as it sounds, when you are embracing the present. So to anyone listening out there in the house tonight, I want to encourage you to live for now. For those believers or non and want to be, keep God first. Seek Him first. What He say? Knock and you will find. Let Him guide your steps. But also don't let life pass you by. I always see the commentary, whether it's on my social media or whether it's in person, people passing by or whoever I come across, and they mention this. I wish I could have done that, or I wish I should have done that, or, you know, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. It's too late for me to do this. It's never too late. Take that trip you've always been dreaming of. I can help you with that. Join me on one of my group trips. I'll leave the link below. Register for that workshop you've been excited about, or start that new project you've been putting off. Life is just too precious to wait. So sorry this video isn't out and about exploring Bangkok, but I really wanted to share this message. It wasn't even a filming day for me, so I picked up the camera anyways. But before I close, not close because we not in church. I don't want to be a preacher. Before we wrap up this video, I do want to remind you, every day is a gift and it's really up to us to make the most of it. So I invite you to join me in creating a life you don't have to escape from. Because I'm a romantical person, I romanticize everything. A life filled with love, joy, and purpose. However that looks for you. I do want to thank y'all for being a part of this journey with me. Until next time, stay blessed, don't stress, and take care. Hey, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to join me every week. And remember, you can also join me on any upcoming international experience around the world. Just click on the link in the description box below, and I hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching.